A paradigm shift changes the world, which begins with a small start. Convergence is a new paradigm. One by one, they come together to become a new value. The convergence between the small-scale textile industry and the medical industry led the paradigm shift to create the future of medical convergence materials through technology challenges and partnerships with companies. Gyeongbok Technopark's Medical Convergence Textile Center. Medical convergence material is a new material that is used directly and indirectly in human beings, as well as the growth engine of health and future for the people. High value-added industries of advanced technologies have grown mainly in advanced countries, including the US, Germany, and Japan. Meanwhile, Korea's industrial size is about 1.3% compared to the global market, with 65% dependence rate on imports, resulting in a trade deficit of about 400 billion won. Compared to the global market achieving annual growth, the Republic of Korea recorded a trade deficit. It's time for systematic execution of technology development and industry promotion. Gyeongbok Technopark's Medical Convergence Textile Center will be the testbed for industries by coordinating industry-academia partnership and supporting companies conducting R&D. Moving towards the future of the medical convergence material industry for the Republic of Korea. As a facility for producing a variety of research equipment and prototypes that are needed for developing medical convergence material products, it has become the hub of networking between industries, academia, research groups, and the government, while also being a strong partner for companies. In order to provide residential spaces for companies within the center and conduct evaluations on the safety and efficiency of convergence materials, 7 analysis departments are in operation, and SMEs that are active in developing technologies and new products receive our full support. By providing a variety of equipment and analysis and acting as the testing and certification agency, we establish the foundation for building trust by helping future potential companies to enter into the market. In particular, due to the increased interest in healthcare masks because of fine dust, the Asian dust and viruses, the importance of measuring equipment for bacterial filtration efficiency has grown. The measuring equipment for bacterial filtration efficiency measures the level of bacteria filtered through medical masks and healthcare masks, which provides the world's only automatic system to establish a new standard for protecting people's health and safety. Besides these, various equipment is in place for analyzing the properties of convergence materials, as well as for bioanalysis, chemical analysis, and basic experiments, all to support the development of technologies and products for companies. The Medical Convergence Textile Center promotes the competitiveness of companies and industries through the one-stop system, including consulting, testing and certification, and product development, to develop into a mecca for medical convergence materials. It makes a multilateral analysis of medical convergence materials to come up with the keywords of technology development needed by companies, while also leading in generating high value added of differentiated materials and products that are developed through selection and concentration. Also, we will take the lead in the advancement of global technologies by predicting the marketability of technologies and products developed through diverse channels of communities and forums as predicted. Gyeongbok Technopark's Medical Convergence Textile Center looks forward to the future without being satisfied with the current status. We strengthened our position as the testbed for the industry by providing support on technologies and businesses for companies that are the partners in medical convergence material industry, while also developing the infrastructure of the medical convergence material industry by supporting research equipment to develop products for companies and exchanging information between industries, academia, research groups, and the government, so that we acted as the growth foundation for companies and the capabilities of the center are further reinforced. We will strive to be a leader of medical convergence material industry by meeting the challenges of making new technologies, establishing a strong partnership with companies, and achieving creativity for a new paradigm. Gyeongbok Technopark's Medical Convergence Textile Center.